Good morning. Today we have that shift at the Hard Rock. Got Brantley Gilbert coming at us. And today might be an interesting day. They have their own video team, so how much video work I'm going to be doing is up in the air. I've heard rumblings that they might use me in the pit. I've also heard rumors that I won't be used, and I'm just there in case they need me, which... whatever. Fine either way. One way I do my normal job and I'm just being directed by a different video director, and the other way I just hang out and be helpful. But while we wait, I was looking through Facebook Marketplace and things just crack me up, the way people try to sell their items. There was a PlayStation 3 Slim for sale and the person listed it as in good condition. They also listed it as the disk drive doesn't work. Now, the outside can look pretty, no scratches or anything like that, and you might consider that good condition. But if it doesn't work, that's not good condition. So if you're watching this and you've been labeling like your products on Marketplace or anything like that, as good condition or excellent or anything like that, working, and then they don't actually work, don't do that. Just say it doesn't work. Say this doesn't work. You're not selling us on anything because you immediately tell us that it's broken. You just actually what you do is you present yourself as a dishonest person. So maybe hold back on saying it's in good condition, but it doesn't work. Those kind of things don't really fly, at least not with me. Also, we've all seen a decent photo of something. We've all looked at like something that looks like a decent photo. Try to take a decent photo. It's not hard. Just position the camera, position your product, take a decent photo. Some people look like they did a drive-by on their product. Like they literally ran by and it's blurry. I'm like, what do you want me to do with that? What do you honestly want me to go, yeah, I want that. I definitely want to pay you money for this. Oh, maybe I'm just in a mood today. Maybe I'm in a mood to tear down the system.
And just switch from researching to writing.
And that is an experience that everyone listening to this podcast has been through, which is like, or counted the deal passed, but tighter than you would expect, especially for something that did seem to make some significant progress.
So I'm looking at something I've never seen before, and it's four tour buses that are all parked in a square in the VIP parking lot, all set up to where you can't see within the center of it. So it's their own little spot, their own little campsite. We got two trailers. You can't see them. Two trailers with Brantley Gilbert written real big on the side. And that happens sometimes. Sometimes they're a little egotistical and they need to paint their picture of their face on the side of a semi truck. And I guess that's just the way it goes with some of these guys. So we're gonna see what today brings with all of this new type of stuff that I'm looking at. All right. Well, it looks like it's going to be an easy day for me. They have a camera operator. He's going to do the pit job, and I'm just going to hang out. I'm just going to be here. Good day. Yeah, the crew seems pretty chill. A couple of them didn't listen to me when they stepped into the safety zone, but that's fine. We're going to have a good day. I'm just going to hang out all day long and do nothing. YouTube time. With me leaving the restaurant, I do have the task of finding another job. Today I was offered a job that I was looking at before I took the restaurant job. A friend, an actor friend, she owns a company. Just unfortunately, the hours and the pay just don't equal what I need right now. So I really need to figure out what that looks like for me. And I think once I get more time to actually go out and start doing stuff, I think what I'm getting at is, I think what I'm going to try to do is really try to go around to businesses, put some effort into walking into places and telling them that I'm a video producer and that I can create really quick, good videos for social media so they can use them for marketing, and give them a rate that is reasonable. My old rates just don't work anymore, because the old rates were for full-blown commercials. They were for, a really nice camera with good, really great audio and great lighting and actors and stuff like that. Whereas the new approach is to take things down, to strip things down, and go with an iPhone and a USB-C microphone, and use natural lighting, and use what we have available to us in our area to create social media posts more authentically. And I think that's the direction that I need to go. And I might need to shoot some things that look like that, shoot some examples. I might need to offer some free videos to some companies around to see if I can't get a few demos, so I can take those around to other companies and show them. Because if I can get myself stacked with, probably 2 to 4 clients that are regularly hiring me on a weekly basis to come in and do social media work, then I think that I can supplement the work I do here at Hard Rock and supplementing the work that I do as an actor and as a writer. I do still need to send out emails to those screenwriters that I met at WriterCon, and hopefully maybe those turn into some sort of some sort of work down the line. I'm expecting more of that to be, friendship and light mentorship, because they are people who are further along in the screenwriting journey than I am. But it's just one of those things that now that I'm back on the job hunt, I'm not looking for any job. I think before I was looking for anything that was going to take up my time, and now that I've learned that the things that can take up my time don't necessarily equate to a financial return that is that's sustainable for me. Maybe if I worked at a different restaurant that was busier, maybe if I find a $25 an hour job that's part-time and I can work $25 an hour at 20 hours a week, that'll be fine. I think I could do that with Hard Rock and I think I would be acceptable at that. I make more than that here at Hard Rock, but I think that's kind of where I'm thinking, keep the videos to where, like, oh yeah, you're probably paying me about $25 an hour. Whereas maybe earlier when I was shooting commercials, you were paying me more like $50 to $100 an hour for my personal walk home, not like the budgetary constraints that go towards hiring other people, sorts of things like that. So that's where I'm at. That's the kind of stuff I'm thinking about on this long, arduous day of work that I have at the Rock today. Whatever will I do with all this time but think? So I just realized that the main image on the tour bus or the trailer here is Brantley Gilbert's titties. See that chain there hanging down between his titties? They should call it the Titties Tour. I'm not even joking. They literally went around to our whole team and they asked us very specifically up front and to our faces, do you have tattoos and how many do you have? Because you are required to have at least one to work this show. Yeah. That's the level that they're going for the tattoos tour. And if you didn't have one, you either got sent home or they have a tattoo artist backstage who's giving out tattoos. I almost hid mine, so they give me a free one. But it would be like Brantley Gilbert's face or something. I didn't see what the other people got. People got some. What it's like working for a Brantley Gilbert concert. Time to go sit in the video room and just enjoy my night off. Arizona tea for the win. Oh yeah. Easiest paycheck I've ever made. I don't know, maybe I've made easier. I did shut a trunk once for $300 in a commercial. All I did was shut a trunk. So that was probably the easiest money I ever made. I had to be here all day for this. But, I mean, I didn't really have to do much. Brantley Gilbert. Back home, time to do the bedtime routine. Had some Taco Bell. That means that I gotta get my pill so that I can have more stable mood systems. Yeah. And get ready for the next day, because tomorrow we're back at the Rock because it's Lover Boy. Wow! So stay tuned for that. Until tomorrow. Bye.